All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Stupid Juice channel. Today we're doing what did we call it?
We called it Dat Stupid Podcast. A little play on your channel's name.
Podcast. Yeah. And so today we're talking about the Minecraft movie teaser that it dropped just 12 hours ago.
Yeah, 12 hours ago.
And from the looks of it, it is got 9.3 million views, which is a lot.
314
in half a day.
341,000 likes. I want to see the dislikes.
Yeah, there is a plugin you can get to see that. Yeah. I'm assuming it's going to be very high because there's a lot of controversy surrounding this.
Yeah.
And so we're just going to watch it real quick and it'll play on screen.
Describe it to you.
So this is pretty weird.
Yeah, first impressions. I mean, the world looks beautiful.
It does.
But I'm already getting like Jumanji vibes from this.
Yes, very much. I hadn't actually realized that, but it is very much Jumanji.
Yeah,
style. Well, not style, but. Yeah, I get what you mean.
People did anticipate it being like Jumanji. I mean, like, a lot of the video game movie tropes are like a group of people going into the video game world. It's what happened with the Mario movie with, like, Chris Pratt. I hadn't actually seen it, but, like, I heard it's pretty much...
I haven't actually seen it.
It's pretty much
I
like
was preying on the movie's downfall, to be honest. Really? I assumed it would be complete garbage.
Also, Jack Black. Yeah, he's Bowser in that.
Yeah, I feel like that was more successful. But I think the biggest issue with this is what they've done with like the graphics here. Yeah. It's like they've taken such a hyper-realistic approach, and I don't think it bodes well for the characters.
It's a bit uncanny, like looking at the sheep.
Especially looking at the sheep. The way its mouth moves.
Yeah, and same with, like, at the end, there's, like, a little bit with the llama that's meant to be, like, a funny after clip, and, like, it's
the same mouth movement, weirdly.
The proportions, I
don't think the proportions are too bad.
Yeah.
He just doesn't really have a chin.
The face is, like, giving, like, Thomas the Tank Engine almost, just like...
Oh, I see that, yeah.
It's like,
It's just too hyper-realistic. I think it would have served this movie... I think I said this to someone earlier, but it would have served this movie much better if they decided to go for just an animated approach.
Honestly.
And it would have saved so much money and would have been such a much better result. It's just that
for sure.
These Hollywood studios, like... They become too hyper-focused on CGI and making realistic-looking things, which is cool sometimes, but especially in a blocky cartoon game.
In practice, it isn't
going
really.
Going for this style, I mean, I think everyone was skeptical to begin with the thought of it being live action. But I mean, they thought they could pull it off, but I don't know. This.
Yeah.
They went too much, and especially I think the bigger issue is with the characters, our main characters, just being regular people.
Yeah, I remember like a couple months ago maybe I saw like a thing about like some script for the movie being leaked, and I'm pretty sure like people were like, oh no, that's fake. But now looking back, I'm pretty sure the script like entailed something about like a group of friends as seen in the trailer before, traveling to the world of Minecraft and then meeting with Steve.
Yeah, so I feel like it's unlikely that we've seen the people in this little segment so far, but I feel like it's unlikely that there are like a group of friends to begin with. They seem
it's gonna
like
be like throughout the movie.
No, it's just because it seems like a weird mix of ages.
Yeah,
because we look at two of the characters. I feel like it's maybe a family. I feel like maybe that's the case.
I feel like they're gonna kind of do. I mean, maybe they're like from like the same kind of area. Like with Jumanji, they had like a different like types of students. Like they had like the jock, the nerd, like the annoying.
It'll either be that or that they're a family. I don't think they were just an established group of friends. It's just because that's just a weird mix, to be honest. But another thing, Jumanji what they did there is they actually changed the characters completely when they went into the world. And I thought that's an interesting approach. But this one just feels lazy. So, because from what we can tell so far, the characters that have come from the real world seem to be the same as the ones they're in there. I feel like it would have been really cool to see them actually make them blocky.
Yeah, like, if they're, like, going with this, like, oh no, we're getting sucked into the video game, why change the style of the game to hyper-realistic?
Because,
like, why not?
This makes it not Minecraft anymore.
Yeah, no.
Like, because they've completely thrown away the style of the game and just made it hyper-realistic. This is just real life if it were blocky.
Yeah, it's a bit overdone.
It is, it's too much, really.
Just having a look at the environment here, I remember there were being, like, leaks, like, this sheep was leaked, and, like, seems they haven't changed that, or, like, at least with the teaser trailer, because, like, with another video game adaptation with the Sonic movie, with the initial trailer they made,
people hated that.
I think that was maybe like 2019, 2020 or something. The Sonic there, it was like very like, it was like kind of something you would have seen in like the Animorphs books, like a really old, like it was.
Yeah, I remember
like,
those.
But then, there was a lot of backlash.
It was actually a very good move on Sony when they decided to completely redesign the character.
Yeah, absolutely.
There. I mean, I have no idea how they managed to get all the way into that version without getting any sort of feedback, on the way as they're making the film. Because it's like, you can pretty easily get a, like, what do you call it? Like, just a selection of people interested in the franchise to have a quick look at it, sign an NDA, and then, obviously, confiscate phones so it doesn't get leaked. But it's like, should be super easy to go over the character design with people, but they didn't seem to, and I mean, the fact that they fix it is honestly shocking. I think a lot of times in past people would complain and just nothing would happen. So it was kind of like a sigh of relief for that film and the franchise now for the Sonic movie.
The third movie's coming out now.
Yeah, it's
Sonic
going
3.
well.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the second movie, when I watched it, I mean, it felt quite kiddie,
Yeah, it does
felt like it
appeal
was
to
made
a
for little
younger
kids,
demographic
especially,
of people.
which is weird because the demographic is definitely the older people. I mean, there were a lot of kids' films that had the, like, more adult jokes in them.
Yeah.
To keep the adults entertained as well, but the Sonic movie just felt kind of, didn't have any of that.
I think being lost is part of the experience.
All right.
Okay.
Anyway, let's keep watching
Moving
the
on.
rest of this.
Yep.
We'll pause again if we see anything else we want to talk about.
What the hell?
Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
Who are you?
I am Steve. Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
All right, so pause it here again.
Yeah.
I mean,
the
so
trailer's
far,
pretty much over now.
Trailer's pretty much over. Just pause it here mainly because of the dialogue we've seen so far.
Okay.
I mean, in a teaser, they've.
What the
Shut the fuck up.
What the hell?
All right. No. So
Okay.
before a teaser, it's a terrible choice of dialogue, of a scene to show us.
Yeah.
I just think because everyone, that's just such a bad line. Like, oh, you're such a tool bag, bro. I suppose it's
Yeah.
thematically accurate. Kind of. Not even. Tool
It's-
bag?
It's really cheesy. They're just trying to like
Cheesy.
solidify these like persona, not like characters. Like
Yeah.
we had like the lady at the start with the sheep, like saying, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
She's
and
comedic relief. I feel like she'll be funny.
She'll
I've seen
be
her
funny.
in other
I mean,
stuff.
it is also kind of an issue with black characters in shows. It shows in general. Just usually it's just like big black lady making all these jokes, and it's
a little
also like
sassy or something.
sassy and all
Yeah.
that, and it's just like, okay, can
We've
you make
seen
a
it
more
before.
in-depth character
Yeah.
that just isn't that archetype?
Yeah.
It's like they don't know what to do other than that. It's like we need to have representation in here, but
Yeah.
we'll do the same thing as everyone else. The same exact character.
Let's talk about the star of the film here, Minecraft's poster boy, Steve.
Jack Black.
Oh well.
So it's very weird as character design. Actually,
It's more so Jack Black in a blue vest and
blue
t-shirt.
shirt.
Yeah, it's
I didn't know, but the weird thing is, he's got the vest and a blue T-shirt
Yeah,
at the
that's
same
what-
time,
that
and they're the same
confused me.
exact color.
yeah. I don't know what was
We
going
haven't
on
seen
with
his
that.
legs though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I
We
think
haven't seen the full character.
I've seen like there's been like poster stuff. I think it's
Poster
just like
stuff,
the blue jeans or something.
But I do think the sweater and shirt combo is a bit weird. I mean, it's not terrible, but the issue with it
Is that
it's
something
literally.
people style like?
It's
Sure.
the exact same colors. It's just a weird style. I mean, that's not really a big issue. The issue is it's really just Jack Black just being himself. You know,
Yeah,
it's not. Steve doesn't have a character. It's kind of.
they haven't like changed him at all. There's like no makeup, no like hair, prosthetic,
No.
anything. He's just Jack Black and Steve attire.
Yeah, and another thing, they haven't even followed the games. Oh, Jamie's pulled up a picture.
Yeah, Jamie. Oh, thank you, Jamie, for that.
Yep, Jamie. Yeah. So he's just wearing blue pants.
Yeah, we didn't actually see any mining besides like
No.
the cutting down of the tree
Well, we
for a
didn't even see
second.
the process of it being mined.
Yeah, no, I'm
And
interested.
also the block
I'm
drop from
interested.
that super small. I'm assuming it's so the characters can hold it.
Yeah, so everything's like
Oh, and
it's
another
scaled.
thing that at the start we saw that tesseract looking object.
Right, yeah. So that's what
I-
Jason Momoa also makes, not really a cameo, but like he's a character in the film.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been a lot of people apparently thought that Jason Momoa was going to be like another
I thought he would have been a
character.
bad guy.
Yeah, that's what people were saying, but no, it seems he's just like part of this family or
Yeah,
group.
which is super weird because he's like a big name actor, and
Yeah.
I suppose these other three are as well. But they often star in, I'd say, smaller roles. I mean, I don't know their
established
names.
in the
He's more
industry.
established in the industry. Everyone knows Jason Momoa. Everyone knows Jack Black. The other three actors, I mean, everyone knows them. Or
Yeah.
probably, well, obviously not everyone, but most people know them.
Familiar
Nobody knows
faces,
their
kind
name.
of. Yeah,
Like,
you've just seen
I
them around.
recognize them. I don't even know what other shows they might have been.
Yeah,
in.
Kier in the background, he was like talking about it being from like Wednesday, like that Netflix
Yeah, yeah.
show about
One of the with a girl there.
yeah.
But that tesseract, back on that like tesseract looking object, I feel like that's a diamond block.
That could
I
be.
feel like
yeah.
that could be, but it's weird that it's glowing. Imagine they brought
Yeah.
back the nether core.
Oh, that'd be sick, you know.
That would be so cool. It's such a like
Yeah.
throwback. That would be interesting, honoring the lineage and story
There's
of the
fan
game.
service
but
there.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's not what they're doing.
No,
mainly
it's gonna be
because
like-
what they've done in just this trailer. We've seen. William, shut up!
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Okay.
One thing that points towards them not caring about the fans here is the lack of care for the actual game function.
Yeah, there were
because
a
we
lot
can
of-
see the piglins in the real.
We're not zombified.
We're not zombified when they went into the overworld. That happens in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So they're obviously taking some. What do you call it? What's the word?
Maybe they're like cutting corners with zombifying these are gonna be
No, but I just feel like
Costly.
it's just a bad. It's just
Weird,
bad plot.
yeah, weird.
At the very least, at the very minimum, it's not caring about the original game, and at probably the worst, it's just not writing the plot well. It's a very bad sign for me, at least, saying that they're not following the game logic, showing that either they don't care about the base game, or they don't care enough about writing a good plot. And given by the audio, the lines that we've heard in this trailer, I really doubt that this is going to be a good movie, like story-wise. It's just going to be your average kids movie. These guys come into the world, defeat the bad guy, and can go home now.
Yeah, even with just the
It's
title
a very
cards, it's just
very
like
2D
Yeah.
kind of.
let your imagination run wild.
Well, not even. It's like it's
Yeah.
so unimaginative of a plot.
No, it's contradictory.
Anyway, let's play the rest of this bit
Let
here.
the little logo.
See if we have any last thoughts at the end.
Yeah. Okay, so what we haven't talked about yet is who the antagonists
Yeah.
plural maybe of this film are. We've seen a lot of the piglins, but I really hope it isn't just like them.
Because that's just the plot of Minecraft Legends, is it not?
Really,
Because that's
don't know
Minecraft
a thing
Legends.
about
So
that.
it flopped so hard, so I have no idea why they're copying it. Because the plot of Minecraft
Yeah.
Legends is that the piglins have little, the ruined portals.
Yep.
They're essentially much larger in Minecraft Legends because it's set, like lore-wise, is set well before the
Right.
current day Minecraft. And essentially, in that film, so this is why another reason I think they're taking inspiration from that. The piglins, they come into the overworld, and you have to defeat their little outposts. As far as I haven't actually played the game, I've just seen people play it, so that's pretty much how it goes. And so they don't get turned zombified in the old version. So it is. But at the same time, Steve doesn't exist in Minecraft Legends. So it's like
I feel
they
like
can't
this-
combine
yeah.
past and present at once.
They're kind of just like
if
trying
that's
to
what they're trying to say they're doing.
splice all of the
Splice it
franchises.
together, which
and
bad idea. Like Minecraft Legends flopped so hard. Literally nobody plays it. It was pretty much dead on arrival because of the lack of playtime. I mean, I think
Yeah.
most people beat the game in like under 7 hours, and after that, there's no further content. There's way less
Really?
like creative ability. And from what I've heard, it's a very repetitive process. It's like
yeah.
you defeat one of these piglin outposts, and then all the rest are the same. If it's taking from the game, the Minecraft Legend game instead of just Minecraft, that's just a bad idea.
I don't know. I feel like
I don't think that's what they're doing. I think it is just a lack of care for the plot. And also we spoke earlier about the sheep here. Now we're seeing the llama.
Yeah.
So-
Same. More of that uncanny,
More of that
hyper-realistic.
It's the issue that
Minecraft.
comes with them trying to merge live action and CGI. And I think the big issue with the entire film is that it's essentially just a couple of actors just saying shit in front of a green screen.
Yeah.
And then everything about the movie is CGI.
I feel
we know
like-
there's some practical
Yeah, there
effect
were like
stuff.
the leaks with like the trees. I saw like
Yeah, but you can't make a set on that. Like it's everything has to be perfectly blocky for one, and it's just not possible, really, on any sort of scale.
Yeah. I was really hopeful that we'd see like a bit of Gene, the Ender Dragon, in the
Gene?
trailer. Yeah, that's what Notch named the Ender
I
Dragon.
don't think that's
Nope, you can look it up. Jamie, pull it up real quick.
what.
Just a little Minecraft trivia.
I knew it was a female dragon. Oh. Name of Ender Dragon. Oh, that is the case.
Yeah, Gene. Old Gene. Yeah, we didn't see any of her.
They're being very greedy with this first film in a way because they're obviously trying to set up sequels to it already because we can tell from this that they're just taking on the piglins in this one. That's all that's been leaked. Not leaked, as all that's been shown to us. And as far as I'm aware, I mean, they would have shown clips of the dragon if that was going to be done in this film. And I mean, the issue here is that if they're not fighting the dragon in this film, that takes away a lot of the hype. And it seems what they're trying to do here is set up a trilogy, in my opinion,
no.
where they go defeat the piglins, and then they go to the Nether Fortress, and I'm assuming maybe even find the a stronghold at the end of that one, maybe.
Yeah.
But then the third would probably be them going to beat the game.
No.
So it's a very, very greedy move on their part. and it's not going to fare well for the film, in my opinion. I mean, they want to have the best of both worlds, a trilogy, a successful series, but they're not willing to make the first film stand alone and work well.
With the audience's input, I don't think it's not a viable thing to plan ahead that far. Like you want to nail the first movie and then go, okay, this went profitable.
Well.
Yeah, this went well.
We can make a sequel. I mean, obviously, you want to end it in a way that you make a sequel.
Yeah, set it up.
The issue with the game Minecraft is that you can easily tell from, the game.
Yeah.
You're easily going to be able to tell that they are setting that up. Like most other media is like you can easily set up a sequel because people don't know the story. You're making it up. But since they're doing an adaptation, everyone knows what is supposed to happen in the game. You gear up, you go to the Nether, you get the blaze rods, you get the ender pearls, you go to the stronghold, you light the portal, go through, you beat the dragon. That's the game. And the fact that the movie is going at probably such a snail pace here. I mean, how long is this film going to be is also another question that I'm wondering.
Do we have confirmation on that? Maybe we have. Surely we have like a little duration. Yeah, Jamie can pull that up for us real quick.
No, I don't think we've got a runtime yet.
I mean, yeah, like Mario. I mean, like Mario and Sonic, this is like gonna be quite a kiddie film.
Yeah.
There were like the whole teaser trailer. Yeah, keep in mind this is a teaser trailer, not the full.
This is, yeah. So it's like, I think it's good that it's a teaser trailer. I feel like they were
It gives them time
thinking,
to receive input and stuff.
Yeah, but I feel like they were thinking, this might not bode well.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's all our thoughts today. You got any other opinions you want to share about this movie?
Yeah, I just really hope they do a bit of a Sonic here and maybe reevaluate the plot.
Because, to be honest, when Sony did a Sonic here, or in this situation with the with Sonic, obviously, when they did it, it was so well received. Everyone was like, "Holy shit!" The studio actually listened for once. And so, if Warner Bros. Does this here, then I'm sure their reputation would go up massively. The film would definitely be a guaranteed hit.
Absolutely.
They fucked it up like a lot of films do in the first place. So it's just hopes to that they recover it now.
Yeah, that's all we can do is hope, really.
Anyway, that's enough for the first edition of the
Dat Stupid Podcast.
Yeah, Dat Stupid Podcast. I keep forgetting it. It's the first one. It's fine to
first
forget
time.
it.
First of many, hopefully.
We'll see how this does. Hopefully, get some views. Some subs.
Get yourself monetized.
Oh, yep. Anyway, guys, remember, like and sub to the channel. That little subscribe button. I want you to smash the sub and notification and the like button as well. All right. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you juicers next time.